Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Fam here, and it's Monday. Time for some horror news. Adjust my hair there. It's getting a little shaggy and keeps covering up the X there. Here we go. Alrighty. Last week they, it was announced that Showtime has picked up Twin Peaks, or possibly picking up Twin Peaks, and but apparently David Lynch will not be a part of it, which really fucking sucks. And it sucks so much that literally the entire cast of Twin Peaks, or most of them, made these little videos of why Twin Peaks with without David Lynch would be pie without ice cream. They each had their own little thing. I love that. I thought that was awesome. They're clearly making a statement there. So hopefully we do get Twin Peaks back with David Lynch, because it wouldn't be the same. It really wouldn't. So. We've been talking about It Follows, how it just kind of became this sleeper hit almost. It came out of nowhere and got some surprising success. And they're already talking sequel, which I haven't seen. I've been doing my best to stay away from other people's reviews and shit, because I don't want it to be ruined for me or anything. But apparently they're it does open up for a sequel, I guess. So I'm really kind of curious, but so there you go. It Follows sequel will be coming out soon. TV series, it seems like there's a million TV or movies that are being turned into TV shows now and everything. Apparently, new to the list is Superior. I am not big on Superior, but apparently there's going to be a big Superior TV show coming. It seems like it's in the works, and Argento's supposed to be producer, I guess. I don't know if he's going to be directing anything or not on there. So Superior, you're a fan, which everybody out there is, except for me. I'm in the minority here, but everybody loves it. Well, you got a TV show coming your way, so there you go. It seems kind of weird though, because it's going to take place in the 1800s, I guess, or 17. It takes place a long fucking time ago, and it's going to be more of this detective who's I guess, and there's going to be witches involved, but this detective's detecting shit. I don't know. So Sherlock Holmes meets witches. That's what you're gonna get pretty much. So I'm gonna butcher this dude's name. Verbinski? Gore Verbinski. I hate that. The director of The Ring. He is. He's also went on to do the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and Lone Ranger and a bunch of popcorn blockbuster movies. Well, he's gonna return to horror. And I am fucking pumped, because, I'm not gonna lie, The Ring is one of the best movies out there. It literally is. It's in my top 10 horror, easily. It's just fucking awesome. He created this dark, gloomy atmosphere and this sense of dread throughout the entire picture. I love it. And apparently the movie is called A Cure for Wellness, so I'm really curious to see how it's gonna be. Glad to have him back. I hope we're not, as horror fans, we're not gonna hype this up too much. But it's kind of hard not to. So I'm really glad he's coming back, and I like Pirates of the Caribbean as much as the next guy, I guess, but that's my review for the Pirates series. When you think about the Pirates movies, I'm just a slight shoulder shrug with a little bit of a grunt. The video game phenomenon right now, the Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, Warner Bros. Picked up the rights to it, so there'll be a movie come out shortly. Which I have yet to play this game. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's that fun, but. It's a huge hit, so everybody's clamoring for it right now. So Five Nights at Freddy's Five Nights at Freddy's coming to you soon. So I'm just saying, you saw that first night. Why are you going back to work the next night? I'm just saying, as soon as I see animatronic fucking weasels and shit coming to life, I'm I'm done. My God. Got a giant living upstairs or something. So anyways, but yeah, there you go. There's that. Trailer just dropped this past week for The Human Centipede 3. I have yet to see any of the Human Centipede movies. I remember I heard about The Human Centipede around the same time I heard about a Serbian film. And I just remember there was so much hype. Regardless if it's negative or positive, it was just it was too big. And I just tend to stay away initially just because I'm I'm gonna wait for it to die down a little bit. And, and I finally waited for a Serbian film, the heat, if you will, to die down that. And I love the Serbian film. I thought it was a really good movie. From what I heard from the different reviews for Human Centipede is, we all know what the Human Centipede is at this point. But with the first one especially, it's just like you're building up just to that. So it's a whole fucking boring mess until you get to that sequence or whatever. So I haven't watched it yet. And the fact they keep making sequels, and even though I know the sequels they're not really connected in any other way than the fact like in the second one, the guy watches the first one, so he's like, I'm gonna make my own Human Centipede. Well, I guess that's what this one is too. Like these prisoners are pretty much, or these wardens. This warden and his buddy or whatever, like, okay, overcrowding population will make a giant Human Centipede. So apparently, and they do show it, like they do give you a glimpse of it, of like this 500 person Human Centipede. So there you go. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Prison rape was what kept me out of trouble, but I think a Human Centipede would also keep me out of trouble as well. So I'm probably gonna butcher this name too. I hate people's names. We need simple names. Smith and Jones and Jackson. That's what we need from now on. No more fucking weird names. Blumhouse? The dude's last name's Blum? Blum? The guy who does all the fucking Paranormal Activities and Insidious and like every ghost movie in the past like 10 years. Well, anyway, Blumhouse is going to be making a leap into a horror video game. Apparently he's a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's and the Slender Man game. So he's going to be, I guess, busting one out soon. So if you're a gamer, well, be looking out for that. Saw a short now, and normally if I ever say I saw a short, it means I was low on news. But that's not the case this time around. They just dropped a short, and it was a fan-made one. But when I say fan-made, I know you're thinking like a setup like this and horrible acting or whatnot. No, it actually had like really good production value. Like this looks fairly legit. I mean, you can tell clearly, it isn't up to snuff with the other ones, but they made a Predator movie, and it was basically the movie's called Predators Dark Ages, or Predator Dark Ages. And anyways, it's the Predator going back to the Middle Ages, I guess, and just causing shit, fucking shit up back then. Dude, looks really awesome. Like, and it's just and of course, once again, the actual short itself. I lied. I didn't see the short. I saw the trailer for the short. The short, it's premiering at some kind of Comic Con, or maybe it already has over the weekend or something like that. But anyways, yeah, I was like, a lot of times, shorts usually get, made into features. Like, people like the short, like, we'll make the feature. I would love to see a Predator medieval type thing. That'd be awesome. Like, because we already know the rules established for the Predator, so let's change up this environment a little bit. And I think taking it back to like this old like sword and sandal type take on it with the Predator, blasting holes in everybody, that'd be fucking awesome. So yeah, I'm in, fucking in. Now this is some news that literally pissed me off. Like this, I wasn't even looking for this news. This is news that literally like I wasn't looking it up. I saw a little thing on Facebook, and the fan was like, "Let me go check that out." And oh my god, like almost ruined my day. They are making a remake to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now, that's enough to piss me off right there. Like, I'm already kind of like, really? Do we really need to remake this? Let the classic, let it go. Let's leave it alone. It'll be okay. But no, it keeps getting worse. Because now, not only is it going to be a remake, it's going to be a fucking TV movie. Like, it's not even getting a theatrical release. They're like, fuck it. TV. And then, for the other kick in the balls, they're having, like, some homo who did, like, the High School Musical do this. That's the director. They got some fucker who did the High School Musical come over and direct my Rocky Horror Picture Show. Fuck that. Retarded. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's just ruthless is what that is. That's just fucking ruthless right there. Oh, why? There's no point. It's just going to be the most ridiculous fucking... they're going to glee it up is what they're going to do. They're going to, like, fag up. And I'm wrong. I know it's, it sounds like, whatever. Seriously, how do you make a bunch of trannies run around singing and dancing gayer? Well, they're doing it right now. That's exactly what they're doing. So, I don't know. Little tore up right there. Not liking it. Misery's pissed. You think I'm pissed? Oh my god, dude. Misery Black is pissed off right now. So, yeah, I don't know. Probably won't be tuning in. Hope it bombs. Hope it fucking bombs. I really do. Ridiculous. And finally, we got, it seems like every few months, there's always like, this new, there's news on the new Dark Tower Gunslinger movie they're going to be trying to make, or TV series, or whatever the case may be. And apparently, it's happening now. Like, they're literally, like, about ready to jump in production. About to jump. That's the thing. Like, they're not actually in production right now. They're about to jump in production. So it tells me, like, right there, like, it's probably, we're still a little ways off on this. Like, I remember, like, Ron Howard was attached for, like, the longest time, and now he's not no longer, and I don't know. I read the first book. I read The Gunslinger. Wasn't a fan. Was not a fan. people tell me, the series indeed gets, a hell of a lot better. But I've yet to jump on to part 2. I can't, drawing to the 3 maybe is part 2, or maybe it's I have no idea. I don't care. I'm a huge Stephen King fan too. Like, I love the books, but that's just the one thing that I read the first one. I'm just like, I'm not feeling this at all. But I don't know. Maybe at some point down the road, I will finally jump in and tackle the other ones. But I'd much rather see the movies. If at least that way I ain't spinning. Because I'm a slow reader. I'll be the first to admit. I'm the kind of guy that it takes you forever on one page, and then so it takes me like a good month or so to read a book. So I would much rather just cut that down to this 2-3 hours movie than actually have to sit through it and read it. Especially if I'm not liking it. Like, that was one of the few Stephen King books I did not care for, and I'm literally just like, even midway through, I'm just like, this is garbage. Like, I just do not like this. I don't like the character. And that's the thing. Like, everybody's like, oh, the character gets better. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, literally, the draws in it, he didn't do a good job. So. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I know I'm once again in the minority. It's like the Dark Tower is just like everybody's like wet dream here, but I'll wait for the movie. If it'll ever happen, it may never even happen. But in the same article, they're talking about not only a movie, but they're like, well, maybe they're like for the big screen and the small screen. I'm like, so what the fuck are they doing? Like, are they gonna do a TV show or are they doing a movie? So I don't know. Once again, I'm not putting a whole lot of stock into this. It's because we've been hearing this now for fucking years. So that's it, guys. That's the news for Monday. You guys got any comments or questions or, I don't know, leave that shit down below. Of course, you guys can do the video responses, Facebook, Twitter. You guys know this shit by now. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy the week. I know we're off to, I'm not gonna lie, we're off to a very shitty start, at least on this end. I hate Mondays, but what can you do? It's a little indigestion. Alright, I'm out. Later.